Do this for the next 6 months, and I guarantee you will get the best results you've ever had. Welcome to today's episode. Good morning, good afternoon, and hello. I have upgraded the microphone position finally. Let's get into today's class. Today, we're going to talk about the 6 month fat loss plan. So, summer is around the corner, basically. And a lot of you are going to wait till the last minute to get yourself in gear, and I don't want that. I don't want to hear none of this, oh, I want to get shredded in 4 weeks or 6 weeks till abs, all this baloney. If you want serious results, you have to start now and make it a lifestyle choice, a change. Boring, boring, boring. I know, but you have to. But if you do these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things, you'll get results by summer. I guarantee you. Or your invisible money that I just took from you back. Anyways, let's get into this. Do this to get results. I'm serious. This is the coaching principles you apply when I train people. This is what we all do. See, the thing is, all the results are available for free. Strength training. You can ask ChatGPT for a fat loss plan. Most of you aren't just going to do it. People aren't going to do it. The reason I have a job, the reason coaching exists, and you need a coach is for accountability. You need to learn lessons. You need someone who does it for a living to tell you, what should I buy? How should I go to the grocery store? How should I meal prep? Should I strength train? How should I do it? And some of you watching will be like, oh, I know all this stuff. Well, if you do, where's your results? And if you do have results, that's great, good for you. But majority of the population, all this stuff is very new, and rewiring habits, and I'm just checking recording I am, and rewiring habits and old cultural, parental instincts and things that have been ingrained in us takes a lot of time and resistance. So that's what coaching does. I teach you, or we teach you those things, and we feed them to you, and we yell at you 100 times until eventually they stick and you get results. First thing is calories. I don't care what you say. I don't care who you think you are. If you're a special snowflake, that calories don't matter, but calories do matter. There is granted a very small part of the world with a population that might have calorie immunity. I haven't heard of that yet. Issues like thyroid and stuff like that might play around. I mean, I think there was some science, or someone did an article recently I read about someone who was a paraplegic, missing legs, for example, calorie consumption. That person's calorie consumption is literally cut by a 40%, right? Then that is a whole different ballgame. But if you are an average, above average, healthier, overweight male, female, you need calories. You need to watch your calories. It's that simple. You need to find out your calorie maintenance. You need to track that, and then you need to eat less than you burn. You take your body weight, you multiply it into pounds. So you take your kilos, you go times 2.2. So we're gonna do this together. Let's see if I remember this on top of my head. So you take your weight. So I'm 82 kilos. Sure, let's say 83 in kg. I used to know this from on top of my head, and I sometimes do. I haven't had a lot of caffeine yet, so we'll see. So you go 2.2, which is pounds. So you convert it, and then you get the answer here, which is, I realize I've made a mistake now. I'm committing to doing this, but I don't think I can do maths on here. It's like 160, let's say 160. Something like, let's say 168, whatever. God, I don't know if there's a calculator here. I should find out, something like that. And then what you do is you take that and you multiply it between 12 to 16. That number essentially gives you an estimated range from deficit to maintenance. So 10 is like the basal metabolic rate, 12 is the average active person, and then 14 is someone who's a bit more higher active. I'm not really good at typing on my left hand, I just realized. Am I not typing? There we go. I realized that I was not good at typing. If you multiply that number by 12 to 14, what does that get me? Calculator. I'm going to do that. 100%. What did I get? 168 times, let's say 412, the lower end. 1200. There we go. 1200, 2014. My mouse. I haven't had caffeine. Cows. This is an estimated calorie deficit. I have got to set to full captions. There we go. This is an estimated amount of calories you will need to eat a day to be in a deficit to lose weight at this body weight. For someone who's a bit active. That's it, right? There's apps these days you can ask ChatGPT and enter your data. Again, that data is nothing unless you apply and do something with it, and coaching is one way to get it done, right? Excuse me, thank you. Right. So get your calories, Find out what you eat, stick to it. Strength training. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't know, and I'm going to make more videos. I don't know how many times I can mention and talk about how everybody needs to do some form of strength training one way or another. Resistance training is the literal fountain to youth, to immortality. 2 to 3 strength training sessions a week. Full body, upper body, split, push, pull legs, back, front, back, upper, lower. Don't care. Do what you got to do. NEAT. I also have a bunch of workouts. If you go to Instagram and go to my Instagram post, you can see on my guides. I've got a free guide on a workout plan that I'll link in here probably as well. If you look at NEAT, NEAT is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It's calories we burn when we move. I am moving right now. I'm talking. I'm burning calories. I'm walking. I have more muscle mass. I burn a higher NEAT. I can get away with a higher number here when I'm dieting because of my NEAT. I can bump this deficit number up to 2,500 if I get 15,000 steps a day, or 2 to 3,000 calories if I get 20,000 steps a day. And I can diet on 3,000 calories. NEAT is extremely, extremely important and underrated. More of us need to do it. If you notice here, there's nowhere that I say you should do cardio because you don't need cardio. NEAT, calorie deficit, strength training are enough. This one I also think is very important. Cut the noise. There's too much noise, too much distraction in our world these days, from the phones, devices, to the people in our lives that don't bring value or essentially anything to it. There are distractions that might throw you off your training plans and might make you feel guilty. That could be in the form of family guilt tripping you, saying, oh, don't eat like this, but they're the ones that are gaining weight and you're the one that's trying to get your life on track. It could be your work that is you bringing it home and distracting you. You have to cut the noise. You cannot let the stress, the community, the noises, the other words, other people dictate your life and how you live and your goals. So it's important that you prioritize yourself, which kind of leads on to the last point, which is staying consistent, because none of this will work if you just do it for a week or 2 weeks or a month. You'll get some results. But if you do it for 6 months, if you actually do it for 6 months, you cut the noise, you stay consistent, you cut the noise, you get some NEAT up, you walk more, you increase some strength training, and you get your calories going, I guarantee you will get results. So that's the lesson of the day.